Madela mogara la na na lo lo. Madela mogara la na na lo lo. Chakini chakala mazuru vagana na na. Vaisebe duha na na lo lo. Chakini chakala mazuru.
Part of my attraction to Georgia was always this search for something raw, something real, something that was unvarnished. Some place where feelings and emotions and scenery and culture was still very alive and kicking in an intense and beautiful way. And in 1998, I was asking my friends in Kakheti, where I could take some foreign painters that had come to visit me and give them this kind of full-on experience. And they hands down said, go to Tusheti. And when we got in, piled into the back of this old Russian military vehicle and ascended the heights of Tusheti, we ended up in this wondrous place of shepherds, of extraordinary mushrooms for foraging, of waterfalls, of rugged cliffs, but also very green and very rich and very vibrant. And my first feeling was, how is it possible that such a place like this exists and nobody knows about it? But it was love at first sight, and I've been going there every year since. Over the years, I also met a man named Zaza Lagazidze, who was struggling very much to give a protection status, kind of a wildlife sanctuary status to Tusheti, so that Tushetians could continue their almost medieval way of life up in the mountains, but that nature would be protected and wouldn't become overrun by tourism. And Zaza helped me understand all the hidden gems and places and history and nature and flora and fauna of the area. And then later, Shotiko, his son, ended up being one of my best friends and accomplices in crime and foraging, and we make wine together and share our wines throughout the world, but also one of the most beautiful aspects to our friendship is those quiet moments in the misty forest of Tusheti, looking for the perfect bolitas or the cauliflower mushrooms or some sort of other unique and delicious fungi that's perfected in nature. Tushetian people, like most of the people in the Caucasus, are extraordinarily hospitable. Hospitality knows no boundaries, and so often coming out of the hills by foot or by horseback and stumble into acquaintances or people we don't know at all, and you quickly get absorbed into a cha-cha-soaked encounter, again with pungent sheep's cheese and beautiful fresh breads and pickles and whatever might be in the car at the moment. And this, of course, takes on a much more lavish form in the lowlands, but the chivalry and this idea that you give everything to your guests, even to strangers that you just encountered upon your way, this kind of selfless embrace and love is another aspect of Georgia that has always intrigued me. And this idea of taking the risk to embrace strangers and share with them words and toasts and songs and break bread with them, I think is, for me personally, has been very healing.